Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you join me for the very first time, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution to stop these kids from picking up that brick, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing. Today, what I'm talking about is this. What does Terrence Hatch, aka Boosie Badazz, and Tupac Foe, Walter King Tut Johnson, both have in common? What do they both have in common? And I know right now it's like everybody looking at, well, what do they have in common? They got a lot, man. They got a lot. And you know what? I'm going to get started with this, man. You know, when you sit back and you look at it, here it is, Boosie Badazz. What happened? He got knocked with two guns, like a month or two ago in San Diego. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Right now is they dismiss it. Why in the heck? You know, and I'm thinking right now, even Boosie, no unintended, he got a good lawyer. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got you. But they dismiss it. Wouldn't that send up like a warning sign? Like I'm not that lucky. Something is wrong with that picture. So what happened? He's walking out of the courtroom. Free at last, thank God Almighty. But then again, he got hit with the United States government, the feds, the U.S. Marshal. They snatch his behind up, put him up under arrest, and they making it a federal charge. Why they making a federal charge? Because they want to stick. They want to make an example out of Boosie Badazz. See, they watch him as he's on Vlad. You know, right now was this. Sometime right now, being on Vlad could be a blessing and a curse. Even right now, from my understanding, Vlad's supposed to pay Boosie like $40,000 every time Boosie go up there. So right now, but guess what? Yeah, shit, who won't take that? But you up there and the stuff that you're talking about. And right now is you all over the place talking all this gangster stuff and all this crazy stuff. You know what? They don't like that. They don't like that. And you know what? Right now is sometime you can put a target on your own back and you don't have nobody to blame but your damn self. And even right now, when you talk about right now is when people go to jail, they supposed to go to jail. You know, and you know, that's God punishment. But once again, like, okay, cool. Let's see what you're going to do. Terrence Hatch, let's see what you're going to do. I want to see right now is if they trying to hit you, I'm saying, or convict you, and for 20 or 30 years, I'm going to see right now if you still going to stand up. You still going to fight the power. You still going to be Boosie Badazz. You're going to remain strong. You're not going to become a rat, a mouse, or whatever, a snitch. You like to criticize everybody else. The clock is ticking. Like right now, anybody can talk that talk. But now it's going to be time for you to walk that walk. And let's see what you're going to do, Boosie. And you know what? Like I told you right now, nobody can tell a person what they're going to do until the time comes. But I'm just curious because I want to see what the hell you're going to do. Boosie Badazz arrested in court directly after gun charge was dismissed. Moment after working through one legal battle, Boosie Badazz has come face to face with another one already. The Baton Rouge artist was arrested Wednesday, June 14, after showing up to court for a gun case. Say cuz wound up getting dismissed. But federal agents carry out their plan to take the rapper in immediately after hearing wrapped up. The circumstance that led up to the most recent arrest have not yet been revealed. Boosie had been dealing with a handful of run-ins with the legal system within the last year. Back in May, the 40-year-old was held in San Diego County Jail and booked on 4 charges: possession of firearm, concealed weapon in a vehicle, possession of ammunition by a prohibited person, and unlisted owner of a registered firearm. In July 2022, the Wipe Me Down rapper was pulled over for a concealed tag and illegal window tint, which led police to search his vehicle and found weed and a large bag of cash. During the arrest, Boosie let out some frustration he had with his repeated battle with the law. I can't keep going through this. Okay, bro, he said in the video of the incident posted by TMZ. I can't, bro. I don't do no wrong. I got to go to your superior and file charges, man. It's harassment. It's every day. I moved to this country to fucking live, bro. I did 6 years on my back. Badazz also recently revealed his desire to build an entire neighborhood for his family and friends. A clip shared to social media last month showed the process, which include an enormous community pool, a basketball court street named after his children, and more. Folks, listen, like I said right now, is even with that, Boosie problem is right now is he's his own worst enemy. And right now you get knocked with a gun. Why happened to security? Why can't you pay people, you know what I'm saying, to protect you? You know what? Then you don't have to worry about the gun. So once again, what happened to Boosie, guess what? History is repeating itself. Because the same thing happened to my man, Walter King Tut Johnson. On October 24th, 1986, Johnson was arraigned in Brooklyn criminal court for 3 armed robberies spanning the previous 18 months. He was on parole for another conviction at the time of his arrest. The robbery charge was dismissed, and as Johnson left the courtroom, he was arrested by U.S. Marshal NYPD Major Case Squad Detective. So even with that being said, look what happened to Tut. Tut was out there, and he was chilling. And right now, he had it all made. He had it all wrapped up. Guess what? He been beaten case from, when they stuck up over 300 people at his mother and the Kingdom Hall where his whole family attended as he got cases robbing buses. Right now, his Tut was in and out of prison all his life. So right now is, guess what? They threw out the recent robbery charge and he thought he was scot-free. But what happened was they snatched him up and they gave him what? The 3 strikes. 3 strikes you out. And that's what they convicted him on. And even with that being said right now, like look at him. He's still been in jail ever since. So to me, not saying that Tut and Boosie's situation is the same. But once again, guess what? Look what happened. The United States government stepped in. The United States government, like they dismiss it. So it won't be no double jeopardy. The same way they dismissed Tut, case. So the feds can have Adam. That's the same stuff they did to Boosie. They dismissed his case. The state did. Because the Fed wants you. And when the Fed come and get you, what they say? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Feds come for you? And right now, I want to see if Boosie stand 10 toes down. I want to see him don't walk that walk if you can't talk that talk. I want to see him beating on his chest, acting all crazy, acting all irrational. I want him to keep that same energy. Come on. Because once again, like you say, this is your life. You know what? You stand on it. You stand on it. So the bottom line is right now is I want you to stand on a gun charge. And like I said right now is, guess what? Here it is. You got money. From my understanding, I heard you put up the Rolls Royce truck trying to sell it to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? To get bail money or get lawyer money or whatever. But the difference is right now, I want you to stand on your principle. You talk so much of shit about Terrence Gangster Williams being a rat. You talk about, what, Gunna being a rat. You talk every time you look at it, man, rat. But the difference is right now, so you just painted yourself in a box. You can't become a rat. Regardless how bad you might, because you're 40. So right now is you got to do 85%. If you get convicted, and it all depends upon what they're hitting you with. So the bottom line is right now, you get 20, 30 years. You talk about 60, 70 years old before you eligible for release. So I'm curious, man. Like I say, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and like I say, support. And you know what, kids? Stop picking that break, throwing at that prison wall for nothing. Like, you know what? And not only that, folks, listen, stop getting on these social media and making, a fool of yourself. Because once again, it's not what you say, it's how you say. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. The real Brian Glaze Gibbs. One love.